Wake up every day, know that I am blessed, yeah. Counting all my cake, getting all them checks, yeah. Pull up in a ride, I'm just trying to flex, yeah.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Darren So back with another video. And today, we're going to be doing a special video today, and it's going to be with Maddie 2 times, another collab with my cousin. As you know, in the previous video, we did a Q&A video and a Who's Most Likely To video. It was basically intended for you guys to know more information about me and Maddie's relationship and why we do so many things together. So yeah. With this video is going to be about a story time on why me and Maddie decided to start YouTube and why we started to grind together and start YouTube together. But before we even start the story time and video, I want you guys to hit that subscribe button and join the Excel family because all we do is excel. Let's get it. Now we're gonna call Maddie. What's up, cuz?
What's up?
What's up? So, you ready for the story time video?
Ready.
Alright, so you want me to start off on how I started wanting to do YouTube? Okay, so basically guys, the way I started YouTube was I watched lots of big YouTubers and people who encouraged me very much. Like, you know those times when you're like sad and you watch famous people's videos that just make you want to like light up and be happy again and change your whole mood. Well, that's how I wanted to do with YouTube for you guys and to express my feelings so you guys can feel better and my humor to help you guys, and you know, whoever's down I can pick up, you know. That's basically why I wanted to start YouTube, and I just wanted to show people the world who I was while everyone else was doing it. And another reason was, why sit around all day not doing anything when you're at a young age, when you can start showing your talent and showing your talent to the world, and you get famous off of it, and you can encourage other people to do the same. So that's why I wanted to start YouTube.
Alright, so I started YouTube because like when I was younger, I don't know if y'all watching my Q&A or not, but I just go watch like an excessive amount. And like people like Pretty Boy Fredo, DDG, what's his name? CJ So Cool, like I grew up watching all of them, and like they really motivated me and changed me. And I always thought that I wanted to do YouTube, but I never thought like I would make it this far. And yeah, like I recently discovered like that, like me, like I like helping people and making people feel comforted and like putting a smile on their face and inspiring people. And like that's really what I'm doing, and I'm doing it with my cousin.
Yeah. And also the other topic that we wanted to get on was why we wanted to start doing YouTube together. You want me to start first?
You go.
Now this is a long story. So when me and Maddie both decided, so we linked up at her dad's house or whatever, and we decided, we was like, why don't we just start YouTube, but then grind together to get what we want and just encourage the world and stuff. Why just do it together? I mean, we always been close all of our lives, so let's just do it. And we had to think out some plans and stuff, and it took a lot of work and a lot of hours to actually decide what we wanted to do, because it took a lot of thinking and a lot of decision deciding, and we finally decided let's do it together. And we were gonna think of video ideas and everything, and it was just like, why split up now? Like, let's just keep grinding together and working together, because I know personally, if I have like someone that I really love so much more than anyone, I would want to do everything with them, just like I've been doing for years as we've been growing up together. We did everything together, and now we're doing YouTube together. So I mean, I just want to do stuff like that with her and YouTube videos. That's mine.
And me and him, we like, it's not like our family, like they grow up and they split their way. No, me and him is talking about like building a mansion together and with our spouses and stuff. Like this dude, like I can surely say he inspired me and he changed my life. And not to mention, like YouTube, like when we inspire people, we're impacting people in a positive way, and that's really what we do. And like we was like, I don't know about y'all, but me and him, we was taught to be independent. And so we was like, if we do YouTube, like this is not what we started, but we was like, if we do YouTube, like we could really make money, and then we can grow up and take care of our parents like how they take care of us, like for real.
Right, and we also thought of, you know how parents always tell you that, oh yeah, make your own money. Well, this is what we that was also encouraged that at a young age we don't want to sit around all day. If you know that you have a talent and that you know that you want to show the world, why not use that talent to show everyone who you really are, and make people feel better, and encourage others. And just like Maddie said about me inspiring her, she inspired me. I mean, literally, I did not start playing. Like, I remember was not a sports player at all I used to do was work out. I used to stay in my downstairs just working out stuff, and while Maddie was doing sports and also working out on top of that, she encouraged me to try basketball, and I was actually pretty good at it. It's like, and believe it or not, she taught me how to play basketball, and I was like, wow.
Did you ever play before? Have you?
No, never played before. And it was at a young age too. Maddie, we had like a little basketball court. I remember like it was yesterday. Taught me how to play basketball. I was like, I'm talking, I didn't even know how to dribble. Like, she taught me everything, including my dad. But Maddie, the most part, really showed me a lot of stuff. Like, she inspired me to do a lot of things. I mean, I wouldn't be playing basketball or sports or anything if it wasn't for her. I would have been working out all my life, but now I do both. So, yeah, I mean, we just did everything together because we're just that close.
We tied since I've been there. Like,
Yeah.
and like, friends is not the friends we got now is not with us forever, but that's alright. We got each other for real, to stick with each other through all of our hard times that we might go through and our obstacles through college and all that. I'm gonna be there, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for her too. I mean, because it's a lot of stress that goes into it into the future when you go into college and stuff. Lots of stress, and I'm gonna be there for Maddie no matter what when it comes to stress or anything. And just like she's always been there for me, I've never been the type to, if I do something to you, you have to do something for me back. Me and Maddie have never been like that. If you can't do it, you can't do it. But we've always been able to do whatever we can for each other, and that's how we've always been. And
it's like you my blood. Like, I'm not. If I do something for you, I'm not gonna ask for a favor in return, and that's just not.
No, that's not really. That's not keeping it like, that's not real. You don't do that. You don't tell people just because you did them a favor, they have to do it for you back. It's not how it goes. And yeah, but basically, yeah. But YouTube, that was like a together thought.
For real though. Then you had your channel. You had your other channel before me, didn't you?
Yes. I started that channel, but then I did mukbangs with Maddie and stuff and everything. But then it was like really fun. Like, I used to go to her house every time. Tacos, mukbangs, talk about everything. Like, I'm telling you, it was just the funnest thing ever. I mean, I cherish every moment that I have with Maddie, and I just put it into my memory and everything, save it in my camera roll, everything. Cause all we do is fun stuff. It's never boring. We either cracking up till our stomach hurt, or either just like doing anything.
We crying to each other, like.
For real. It's like, yeah. So.
We for real, like, talk to each other about everything. Like.
Yeah. So. But another thing was like, the way we built it up was weird because like we never actually knew how. We just like stayed with each other always. So it really wasn't a reason why we were like this, but I mean, yeah.
I feel like it was just meant to be, like, even at the wedding, like.
Yeah, I remember that day. It was fun.
For real though. I remember we was dancing on the dance floor, bro.
Yeah. I was a rimmer and everything. We was dancing. I remember Grandma Jenny was dancing. Oh my god.
Oh, for real, bro.
It was so fun. Like, I think we went out of town for that, didn't we? Didn't we go out of town for that?
I don't think so. Well, man, I don't know.
Cause I could have swore we had one. I don't know. I think that but yeah, we had some fun times. But YouTube was more of a come together idea, but also separation. Because at first we thought by ourselves that it was more, we wanted to show the world everything in our humor, and then we decided let's do it together because we do everything together. So yeah.
But if you got a level of creativity, like, and you just sitting around not doing nothing with it, then like, what do you do? Because if you have creativity, then you might as well invest in yourself. Like, you know what you can be doing with that. And like, me and him are both creative, and we got the knowledge knowledge. So like we said, we like engaging our ideas together and making it into one, bringing content for y'all.
Exactly. And it's just like here's another thing for you guys to like take into your head as a lesson. Like, so do what me and Maddie did. You don't want to sit around all day knowing that you have talent that can be given and shown to the world. If you know that you can do stuff at a certain age, and at a young age especially, you should use that talent and show everyone what you got, because everyone has a talent. Everyone has something that they can do that can impress the world. And
Right, whether you found it or not.
yeah, I mean, but it also comes with hard work to get to wherever you want to be at. You can't just wish something. Because one thing me and Maddie always did, we may have wished something, but we never actually thought, like, we never thought, oh yeah, it's just going to come right easy to us. Me and Maddie always worked hard for whatever we had or whatever we wanted or whatever we have now.
Like YouTube, like this is a process. It's taking time. Like, I mean, we're steady growing our channel, but it's not something that just happens overnight. And many people come on YouTube expecting that, but me and him know that we gotta put in the time and effort before we can be where we want to be on this platform.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. Me and Maddie were just talking about the other day, like, people who want to, you can only want to do something if you were encouraged or either thought of it for a long time. You don't just go ahead and do it because you see others. You have to actually be encouraged by it or think of it before you do stuff.
Or you gotta be driven to achieve that goal, not just because you see somebody else flourishing at it, and because everything is not for everybody. Like that's just like how college is not for everybody. Like that's a prime example. YouTube is not for everybody, because when you get big, I trust me, I know it's a lot of hate that can come your way. If you're not mentally prepared for that, then you're not prepared for being a content creator.
Right, and another thing you have to do, people might hate, but the haters are always the ones who don't succeed. You don't let those haters actually bring you down to their level. That's one thing I've never actually did. Me and Maddie never let that happen. I mean, people gonna hate, and people gonna hate because they don't have what you have, or they're not achieving what you are achieving. But you have to keep that in mind, that you don't need to worry about that, because they're over there doing whatever they're doing, not succeeding or doing anything to achieve what they want to do. They think it's just gonna come to them easy, but really, you have to work. It takes sweat and prayer and everything to get to what you want, and hard work. It can't just come to you.
For real, and like, just think like this: the people that hate on you, they only 2 steps behind you. Like,
Yeah, haters gonna hate. I mean, but
not everybody is gonna like you and like what you do.
and you shouldn't expect that
You
either.
gotta try to adapt to that.
Right? And people are, and if you know, another thing, if people are gonna hate, you shouldn't expect them not to. Because people around this world is cruel. They'll do anything to make you get down to their level or anything. So expect people to hate you instead of expecting everyone to like you, because that's not what's gonna happen. Life is not like that. So if you're not cut out for stuff like that, and to ignore that and just keep doing what you want to do, then you're not built to be a content creator. And on top of that, if you don't have the passion to do it, don't do it, because it only takes the passion and the dream and encouragement for you to do something. And if you don't have neither of those, then how can you possibly want to be a content creator or anything that you want to be?
Right, in the midst of it all, like, if you find doubt and you don't know how to keep yourself pushing, just remember it's always light somewhere in the midst of that storm. But while you going through that, just make sure you stay true to yourself, because life is too short, man. Like, for real.
You have to live your best life, but live it good and do good, because you don't want to live the rest of your life doing bad things.
Right, because that's only going to make your situation worse. Whatever you're going through, bro. And, like, I want all of y'all to pause this video right now, and I want y'all to find a goal that y'all want to achieve, and I want y'all to think about every little thing that could possibly impede y'all from achieving that goal. I want you to set it aside and let it go. Like, that's like a scab. It comes off and your skin heals right back up. Like, yeah.
So I just feel like another lesson that I can put in here is that don't ever let someone tell you that you can't do anything just because they're hating. If you know you can do something, if you know that you want to do something, you go right ahead and do it, because the people who are telling you that you can't are the people who really can't and who are weak. So don't ever let those type of people try to ruin your day or ruin what you're trying to do for the future. You do what you have to do. You let them go off to the side and do what they want to do. Because at the end of the day, they're not you or you're not them. So you do what you need to do.
Bro, take care of your partner. priorities, man. Like, don't, if you know you got schoolwork to do, or like, that's like prime example of us. Like, that's like us playing the game all night when we know we got a video on the family.
Right.
Like,
And
me
we
and
care.
him, huh?
And we care more about y'all than we do with no stupid game. Like our main purpose of YouTube is to encourage you guys and make you guys feel better. You feeling down? Oh yeah, we got you with this video with our humor and everything that we got for you. That's why we do this YouTube stuff. We don't just do it because, oh yeah, for the money this or for the money that. No, we just like encouraging people and others to make them feel better and achieve more and do better.
You're a YouTuber and you would really know that we're not really doing this for the money because like bro, 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months. You know how much grind and dedication that's gonna take. I mean, we're working towards that, but like we consider small YouTubers. Like if we put in this much work and like the amount of work we doing, like our thumbnails and our videos is like a big YouTuber. Then like you should know you should like be able to look at us and see that we're driven for YouTube. Like not just because of the money, we like putting smiles on people's faces and helping them out.
Yeah. And maybe we might encourage you to do YouTube by just our videos. I mean, you never know. But I mean, yeah. YouTube is a great platform for you to show everyone what you can do and your talent. Like I mean, like I said again, I mean if you know there's opportunities for you to do things like that and show people what you got, then you better do it.
Right. Like not everybody get a chance on YouTube because like I'm saying that's just common sense, but like I don't know how to explain myself on that.
Yeah, but you know, you get the gist. Like just like take that in and just realize that you can't be sitting around you can't just do that. If you know there's things to be done and things that can make you achieve more things and achieve goals and make you an overachiever, then you better go right ahead and take that chance. Because if I were you, I would do the same thing.
If you've been sitting on your butt for 3 months during quarantine, not doing nothing but sitting on the couch with TV and eating, I highly suggest you make a change because the people that's putting in for work now is the people that's gonna come out of quarantine stronger and 10 times harder, like for real.
Alright, like us, I mean, we've been working non-stop. We're like working late at night and everything for this
like,
stuff.
Whether that's doing schoolwork, working out, filming a video, editing, me and him been doing it all, bro. Like I feel like I have like a job, like my schedule is busy with YouTube and like at the same time I try to better my athletic skills while I'm doing schoolwork. Like me and him like we doing it all, bro.
Yeah, we doing it. I mean, for real. I mean, we're living proof. We're living proof that you guys can do anything and that you guys can, anything that you set yourself for, you can do it. That we are living proof that you can do that. I mean, look at us. I mean, we wanted YouTube. Look at us. We're doing it for you guys and we're doing it for ourselves.
We're not even grown yet. Like this should really inspire y'all to, chase your dreams. Do what you want to do. Don't let nobody else tell you differently because at the end of the day, they want what you got and they just not happy, so they want to bring you down.
Right. Like another thing is that there's people younger than us who are doing great and achieving things on YouTube. People younger than us who are like 9 years old, maybe 8, people who are like that. And that just goes to show how you can be at any age to do anything that you want to that can make you be who you were destined to be.
For real, man. Like life is too short. Don't waste your time trying to be somebody who you're not. Like it's just not worth it.
Yeah, because being someone that you're not is just going to get you into more worse situations. Be who you are. It doesn't matter who hates on you or what they people say because you're you. It's you. No one can change you unless you let them and you want to be someone you're not. And that's just going to get you in more unsuccessful things in life. And you don't want that. I don't think I want that for you guys either. I don't think your parents want that for you either. So we're just giving you a sense of motivation.
Yeah, I want to see all y'all winning. If y'all need to talk, me and him is here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can talk to us privately. I mean, nothing that you say to us will go on YouTube. Privately speak to me
Right,
or
we're
Matt.
not those type of people. Like, we wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't. Nah, I'm not with the exposing type. That could miss me.
Yeah, for real. But I think that sums up everything and how we started YouTube. And this is also a sense of motivation video as well.
It turned from a story time
Yeah, it really did. But actually, it turned out good.
Like, real talk.
Yeah, we're trying to switch it up. Like, this is a story time / motivation with my cousin. Like,
For real, bro. We gotta, man, just stay tuned, especially in quarantine. Bro, please.
just wait till this month when I see Maddie.
Y'all not ready. It's gonna be a never. We making history on our channel, bro.
Really.
So we done like what 2-3 videos already in one night. I'm not even tired, bro. I can keep going.
Yeah, and that's like I said, that just goes to show how we work hard and you guys can do the same thing.
Right, bro. We just chasing our dreams, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yes, when I grow up, I'm not gonna depend on nobody because I was raised to be independent. And like, we learning them life skills right now as we speak.
Yeah, and it really, if you think about it, I mean, friends are not needed. All you probably most likely will need is your family, because those are the people who have stuck with you since the day you were born.
You can
Friends.
still ride solo, but you can still have your family at your side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you're depending on your friends to be with you throughout your lifetime, you in for a rude awakening, bro.
Really.
And that's coming from somebody young, like, bro. I didn't even go to college, and I'm speaking on this just because I know, like, I'm woke. You feel me?
Yeah, woke at a young age. Like, you can tell by our big vocabulary and everything, well educated.
Like, if you got a goal and when you get towards college, you try to figure everything out. It might be kind of hard because that's all overwhelming. But if you fabricate a plan at a young age and write it down, I'm telling you, when you get there, it's gonna be much easier because that's like writing down the steps to a cooking recipe. You will already know what you want to do, and you will have your mind set. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess this sums up that video, but we'll be right back, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna play that.
Okay, guys, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys took in a lot of information between me and Maddie and why we became to be and why our relationship is so close and everything. This video was basically put on and intended to give you guys answers to your questions about why we're so close, why do we do so many pranks on each other, and why are there so many videos about her in it. Well, that all answers your questions, but for more videos like this, I would need you guys to subscribe, join the Excel family, because all we do is Excel. I will be doing more videos with Maddie, but you have to keep watching videos and subscribing and liking videos to see more things like this, guys. So this is Darren's Excel signing off.
Wake up every day, know that I am blessed, yeah. Counting on my cake, getting all them checks, yeah. Pull up in a ride, I'm just trying to flex, yeah.